Aaron, how do you wrap your head around that third inning?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was outstanding. That was some banging right there. So good to see. Good to see the guys come out today and in a day game getaway with a chance to have a really good series and finish it off and really put an exclamation point on it. So good day for us, good flight, and now we got to go good after it in Chicago.
Ben Rice said on the field, an inning like that, it's contagious. Can you get that sense when you're in the dugout that guys are looking forward to stepping into the batter's box during an inning like that?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just, some good at-bats. Cavalli came in throwing the ball really well. He's a guy with good stuff, and they just started, not missing. And Ben obviously being one of the catalysts, everything he hit again today was really hard, and just a really good performance, coming off a tough weekend, being able to salvage one, in the Red Sox series, and then coming out and handling business here. Yeah, it's good to see, and we got more to do.
Aaron, I know you will take an inning like that any day of the week, but the inning lasted 41 minutes. It was 45 minutes till Max Fried threw another pitch. How did he stay ready and stay prepared to get back?
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one little bit of a concern, and obviously when the catcher had to leave, that delayed it even more. So, he did some light throwing, just under in the cage, just to kind of keep warm and made sure he got out there quick to make sure he got a couple extra pitches and made sure Ausmus was ready to go, while Austin was getting the gear on. So really a good job by him there of just, that is one of those things where it can throw you off your rhythm a little bit. And he went out and powered right through it and was efficient. So that was good to see.
What's on the rest of your schedule with series coming up against Boston and Houston and Toronto to take advantage of teams like Washington and Chicago. How important is that with where you guys are and where you want to go?
I mean, look, I don't get ahead of myself like that. Like it's we got a challenge coming up with the White Sox, who by the way are hitting the ball about as good as anyone in the second half of the season and playing really well. So, and it's the show. So, you don't play well, you're going to get beat. So that's for another day. The focus now turns to the White Sox, and we got to go play our game.
Clap to the right.
Aaron, you guys came off a tough series with the Red Sox. Obviously, you were looking to bounce back this week, but I'm sure you couldn't have predicted 26 runs and 10 home runs. I mean, you talk about that kind of output.
Yeah. I mean, that's what those guys are capable of. I'm never surprised when something like that happens, when they really break out in a big way. So, it's great to see, especially after having a tough few games where we've in a stretch here in a couple of weeks where we've kind of got it going a little bit and are playing well. To get tripped up there for a few days against your rival and then, really right the ship and do it in, kind of a profound way is nice. Because this time of year, obviously, you want as many guys feeling good about the way they're playing as possible. And I feel like we have a number of those guys. We got to get a few more guys going, but feel like a lot of guys are in a good place.
John.
Yeah, the fans are continuing to be rough on Volpe in a 9-run inning, got booed. He's obviously playing good defense, but offensively, is there anything you can think of that he can do? And do you think the fans are affecting him to some degree? Because he didn't really look like himself today at bat.
Yeah, I don't think he's. Look, we're all human, so there's some level of, and I think everyone from the Aaron Judge's greatest superstars to me and lesser than that, like you go through it as hitters, man. It's hard, and it's so I don't think he's overly affected by that. What I'm excited about is he continues to play really good defense, which has been a good month stretch of that now. I talked about, to me, it's as simple as he's not quite finishing his move to get him in that strong position where you make really good swing decisions, where I'm not going to get too far in the weeds in it, but that being said, like there's in his last few starts, he's also hit 4 balls on the nose. I think of the Sunday night game, Hamilton makes the great play in the whole, in the 3-4 hole on a bullet to his left, hits a ball good to left center. Last night he flies out to the 399 in left center. Today with the bases loaded, he smokes the ball to third. So in and around, obviously some struggles offensively without question. He's not being rewarded when he is barreling it up. So that's part of it. That's part of the grind of hitting, and he's equipped to handle that. And we just got to get him to that good space to where he's repeating his mechanics and therefore controlling the strike zone at a better level. Bless you.
Anyone else? Thank you, Aaron.